Treat the preservation of your gown as part of the wedding plan process, not as an afterthought. Ideally, you should make your arrangements to have your dress professionally cleaned as soon as possible after your wedding day. Perhaps you could get a friend to take it there whilst you relax on your honeymoon. If possible, send in all labels and care instructions, as well as notes alerting the cleaner to any stains or loose stitching or beading, so they can give your dress the best possible care. You will need to use a storage box and tissue paper that are both acid-free in order to help protect your wedding dress from possible damage and decay over time. Ensure that the box and tissue paper you are going to use are made from proper archival materials available from reputable conservation suppliers. When handling your wedding dress, make sure your hands are clean or wear cotton gloves. Ensure that you have a clean, flat area to lay the dress out on. You are now ready to store your wedding dress. Remove the dress from its plastic garment cover, as these are not suitable for long-term storage. Remove any hangers and make sure that all pins or clips are removed. Line the base and the sides of the box with at least 2 layers of acid-free paper. Place your dress into the box, gently putting the skirt in first, with the length of the dress following the longest length of the box. If your dress has a train, you will need to lie this in the box before the skirt, and then fold the skirt back on top of the train. Put several sheets of acid-free tissue paper in between the train and the skirt. If the train is wide at the sides, gently fold these in towards the middle of the box with tissue paper surrounding them. Where possible, avoid excessive folding and place rolls of tissue paper between all the folds. You will need to fold the main body of the dress to lie the bodice on top of the skirt. Before doing so, place some acid-free tissue paper on top of the skirt so that there is tissue between each layer of the dress. Place several sheets of the tissue inside the bodice and fold a few sheets to put inside each of the sleeves. Bunch the tissue paper if the sleeves are puffy to retain their shape. Now you can lie the bodice over the skirt with the tissue paper in between. Lastly, place several layers of tissue covering the top of the dress before placing the lid on the box and then tie the bow. It's a good idea to inspect your dress from time to time. Therefore, unpack your wedding dress to check it. This will also help reduce the risk of permanent creasing. If all is well, carefully repack. Should your dress need attention, then seek advice from ICON, the Institute of Conservation. Their details will be on the screen at the end of this video clip. Now that your wedding dress is safely packed away, it's time to think carefully about where to store it. Ideally, you should store your packed wedding dress in its box in a dark, dust-free area where air can circulate freely. Do not store in a garage, shed, unheated loft space or attic, or against an external wall or cellar, or anywhere where there is high humidity, dampness or condensation. Do not store near a heat source such as a radiator, near bright light or anywhere vulnerable to pests or insects. A wedding dress is a treasured possession because of the irreplaceable memories that are associated with it. In carefully preserving and storing your wedding dress, those memories are safe for generations to come.